Oh, hi. Sorry. I was trying to snap my makeup. Lovely, isn't it? And it only takes a second to share this with the world. Back then, a telegram would take up to 6 weeks to deliver. Now, we can get messages within seconds. Today, social media is often used for purposes other than essential everyday necessities. One of them is sharing just about everything in your life, including pictures and some information. Some people became popular on social media sites and gained many followers who strive to be just like them. With certain types of people being celebrated more than others, it gives birth to a standard of beauty that we often see on the internet and in real life. Most countries and cultures have their own standards of beauty. That being said, the internet creates even more emphasis on following them. Many people, especially adolescents, believe that following these beauty trends is okay, that it is empowering. While it all depends on what kind of trends or influencer they're following, we believe that young people should be more technologically aware of pictures and selfies they see on social media. If not, it can create unrealistic expectations and standards that can be harmful to oneself and others.
We have to be aware that a lot of, if not most, pictures on social media are digitally altered. Of course, this is a well-known fact, but it can still affect people's self-esteem negatively. A survey from 2017 found that 64% of Americans would edit their photos prior to posting them on social media. And keep in mind, this is only in America. Not to mention influencers are even more pressured to look perfect in their pictures. We have to ask ourselves, if what we see on social media is digitally altered, is it okay for us to expect to look like that in real life? Another survey from mentalhealth.org.uk revealed that 40% of young people said that images on social media cause them to worry about their body image. This number is not surprising, considering that a survey from 2018 revealed that YouTube, Instagram, and Snapchat are the most popular social media among teens. Two of them, Instagram and Snapchat, are focused more on picture sharing. You might be wondering, how do other people, or even yourself, get affected negatively solely by looking at other people's pictures on social media? A research done by McCallum and Widows in 2018 stated that digital modification can still affect us negatively even when we are aware of it, and this is because of the self-discrepancy theory. This proposes that individuals hold self-perception in three domains: the actual self, the ideal self, and the odd self. When discrepancies arise between these perceptions, it can lead to negative emotions and cognition.
A surprising study by the University of St. Andrews reveals that people with internet access tend to prefer masculine men and thin feminine women. Those who live in places without internet access usually live in harsher conditions, and they take into account things like survivability and fertility, and thus they find heavier women more attractive, as well as men who have fatherly nurturing traits. Although this is an issue of digital divide and economic conditions, we have to bear in mind that regardless of where we live, people have different circumstances, genetics, and other factors that are out of their control. It is unfair to put everyone in a certain beauty mold. It is simply impossible and unfair. So, how do we help ourselves? Well, certainly we can't stop the use of social medias and other technologies as they have become a part of our daily lives. But there are ways that we can make them better. First, seek help or reassurance from your friends and family. Discuss things that you see on the internet that are upsetting you and try to look at it from a different perspective. Second, use social media features that can help you take a break, like a bedtime or break reminder on YouTube, for example. Also, always remember that you can unfollow or mute users or tags that you don't want to see. Third, make use of the more creative side of social media. Make your own art, dance, choreography, etc. You can also look for a guide to do things like gardening, exercise, or even cooking. And last, take a break from social media when you need to.